Sports provides you with the opportunity to interact directly with the stakeholders in the sector, the players, teams, including technicians. It comes your way with Midway Sports highlights major happenings and trending news, as well as captivating action and stories, all in the sector. Athletes and experts in the sector on Liberia's exclusive sports online television, Intel Sports. Sports. Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional
days of July 2025 into Liberia's independence month. On July 26th, the country was of the park, twisting, turning, doing some killer passes, scoring postcard goals, celebrating like a king is born. But again, welcome to this Monday morning presentation. The time is exactly 3 minutes passes 10 o'clock. And what a way again. My name is Edwin Butterfly. I will be joined by Elijah Pan in subsequent time. Pan is getting dressed up in wearing a brown coat, black trouser, and a white long sleeves shirt to mark his for the very first time this season. NPA pattern and LPRC audience are beating run. Others gone almost 10 games unbeaten when they suffer a 2 points margin defeat to NPA Patterns. The final score was 44-46 development, and also Montserrat County District number 17 representative Joe Bernard Blue Johnson posed to invite the Liberia football relating to have fundings being managed concerning the Montserrat District League. You know, the District League was is one of the biggest off-season tournaments organized by the LFA. The Montserrat District League 17 districts meet in different zones. Battle 1, the winner of the competition, on the district team, and they're not getting anything in return. He posted to his social media page expressing how he felt about the Montserrat So that's the biggest question. Can the District League be put to a halt now? Can it be cancelled? Can it be postponed? Not yet confirmed. We hope to see in the next 72 hours. At the Vocal Mission Sport page, Mozart All-Star headed through to the final for the very first time after participating in the competition for 3 years. They finally came alive when they recorded a 2-1 victory over all Liberian All-Star over the weekend at the Vocal Mission Sport page. One goal into the women's version, one goal defeated Cham United, which ended in an attacking the referees. We will throw light on that, and then we will also take a key look at the reopening of the National Football World. I've come up with that feature so far, including the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, but let's see if the First Division League might come up with that feature this month or next month. But it might be September, October. We don't know yet, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. But I'll get this short break. As soon as we come back, we'll bring in a large pan, and then we'll get the ball rolling on. My left, Lacho, good morning. Welcome again.
Yeah, good morning, Edwin. Let me say welcome to our followers and our mailing list. Looking at my physical morphology,
You look tired.
I look tired, but we have to do what we are called to do. I went at the basketball court. We left the court. It was after 1.
You left the court.
You know, whenever we go to the court after the games, we have to go home and package for the next day. So based upon that, that's what you see in the
Audience first defeat to Patton. How was the feeling? How was the atmosphere? How did the gym go? The moment, the points. I mean, the time. Right?
Yeah.
You got first quarter, second quarter, third, and fourth. So I know at the end of the fourth quarter, it might be maybe that it was a NPA that got the
you lead your friends 7 points, 4 points, but the entire game of the 4 quarters, they won all of the quarters. They went to, but it was just a slight 1, 2, 3, 4, and they maintained their lead until the dying minute of the game.
Because just 2 minutes, and Patton already had 9 points and others 3 points.
Yeah.
At that moment, I knew I said something future might happen in this game. But again, it's a game of basketball.
It's a long time to play for.
Yeah.
Every minute, even
30 seconds.
30 seconds is a time to play for. And looking at NPA and others game, this team that is noted for shooting 3 points.
Yeah.
The lead of Fidel Marshall.
Fidel Marshall.
Yeah, Carla Marshall, little brother.
Yeah.
So these guys, they always want to get on the act to shoot the 3 points. But they were failed 1 to CSKA Moscow and lost 1 to NPA Patton. The one they fulfilled to CSKA Moscow, according to the organizers, they brought dunk outfit.
Yeah, the other time we talk about technical meeting.
Yeah.
But they brought football tap to play.
Yeah, they didn't have, they brought football tap to play instead of coming with our opponent wearing football tap instead of wearing the basketball tap. So based upon that, they fulfilled the point to CSKA Moscow in that match. And they win 8 games unbeaten. lost one to Panton. So it's like Panton came to slow the pace, which will give the leg of Mighty for the championship.
But the best of the five will be a really tense one. But many sports lovers, sports pundits have predicted Matic Barrow and LPRC. A few months ago, they were into the best of the five series against Matic Barrow, and then by suddenly they lost that. But again, LPRC Warriors are in the LBA, 46-44 points win for the Phantom Boss. Was this Elijah? At the moment, the last seconds, because in the basketball,
Just on the edge.
So,
But at that time, Panton was leading 2 points different. That was just 46-44. But that center forward from MPA had to block
it means
the entire shot.
Was it
So
LPRC players shooting from 3 points?
they were shooting from the two that I've seen. The leg of MPA and LPRC others, they have the things. Remember, they are neighbors, right?
Yeah.
You got an MPA right there.
So I think because for me, I have seen NPA patterns to be a real formidable force within the LBA. It's just at times the fight NPA patterns is a giant when it comes to basketball in Liberia. It's just surprising that they kind of like win, loss, win, loss, win. You know, when we're talking about patterns, the patterns are a dangerous animal. Yeah, so they get against. They come up to defeat LPRC others. It tells us that. So we can allow it to happen. We can come out to say, oh yes, all of us just winners. So they go to it because, like I told you, the most seconds, 30 seconds in basketball game appear like 10 hours. Because you can be leading a man 3 points in 30 seconds. The man can send that game to overtime. Appears to be others 44, patterns 46, 2 points margin. Others need to get this and get it off. 3 points, the game is over. 2 points, we head to overtime.
But less in the
second is over now.
Yeah.
That everybody will stand, watch the movement of that ball.
Yeah.
The moment
It's the time and you just see the things. Like, I love the way basketball are played in Liberia. You see all of the officials from various clubs, more especially when Panton see some of the top officials, the best brains like used to play the game. You see them on the pitch. Even the owners of the clubs, they come on the pitch to support their team. This is why at the basketball court, you always see how King is playing. The president will be there. And you all clubs. And one thing I admire about the LBA League is that the president or present at every game, every feature. Samuka is always present. That's what I admire about him.
So one of the things that I see, he will always be in one venue, at a specific venue. So here we say, if we have a basketball gymnasium in Nimba, we have some in Maryland, in York County, Sino, that we're trying to make more beautiful in Bassa. They play RE in Bassa, or they playing Butcher Bulls in Bassa. So the president will not have that chance to leave from Monserrado to Bassa, Bassa to Maryland, Maryland to River G, Sino, Lofa, Magibi, back to Monserrado. So, but now the other
Transportation, influence of practice venue, that's what I've slowing our game in, most especially the basketball game. Unlike football, where we have many football pitches, even not much being seen across the country. Few places like the Invisible Sports Park, the PHP Park, they also have some areas as well. Multiple venues, or when we say many venues across the country, In Sino, you get basketball court. In Nima,
Not just basketball court, but a decent basketball.
A decent basketball. Safety of players are very important into these games.
You got that right.
Safety of players. I was in the game yesterday. There was no security personnel, with the exception that the Secretary General will also want to serve as security man. You also want to give some advice. So these issues need to be addressed. If we go to the bad news, they are there to curtail some form of commotions that will happen.
Yeah, the LBA is so disheartening. It's frustrating.
Yeah, some of the clubs have their own personal medics.
Like at the LFA, you see, the LFA medical team has backup. At times they prefer first aid. The LPA could do so. You could go sign a contract with LMS. That name no more on the LFA journey. And it's at times it can be really painful. But we can't work as an LBA team or LBA leadership. We just try and get the people a little bit around, get some decent slinkers for the participating teams. Since there's no subvention given, let's try to do so. Let's get the local bus that will be parked at the gymnasium to transport players or fans from the...
Is the issue of new breed of officials for NPA Panton. NPA Panton have, I don't know, they have appointed or a lady who is the vice president for operation. Okay. Famata Dean is the vice president for player welfare. So this new breed of officials were at the basketball court last night, and you notice they swim. If you've been hearing about basketball, you say, no, I don't know basketball, I don't like basketball business. If you're first coming to basketball game, if you having to witness the moment that I witnessed last night, best of the thing to the expectation of the things. As well, you notice that Panton and others game was competitive in the sense the coaches of our national team for the LBA should be able to think in that direction, choose the best brains. Some of them are very good that I saw last night for the leg of Panton.
Got relegated a few months ago. They're trying their best now to see how best they can structure the football team. But they've been around for really couples of years now, hoping that the MPA, we saw both in football. I'm talking about the LBA League. We're taking the break to come back. As we come back, we'll bring you more and more discussion on the program. Don't go with us. We return with 10:28. Stay with us. Thank you again so much for joining us on the program Sports Extra. If you're just joining us, this is a reminder you're watching live and exclusive on ET Sports, and the program is Sports Extra. But actually, it's something that just before we go to the keyboard, it's something that have grabbed my attention. There are few questions I would like to ask. Post from my representative Bernard Blue Johnson.
Yeah.
I just hope that
Bernard Blue Benson.
Yeah, I
and
just
that
provide the statement made by the District 17 lawmaker concerning this Mansourado County District League. But the other district
and even District 13, yet to hear about them. District number 10, we have Mamadi Sharif and watching from TBF Forward. I think District 10 is on par. In other districts as they are beginning practices for the upcoming league. But look, hearing about this now, I think the LFA need to address that because it's expected to take place at what time?
Yeah, very soon. I was told that it might be kicking off before the 25.
It should be on the 7th. For Lottery League, where we have so many fascinating results from the league. And in the first division league, we have Shooting Star 2 defeating Amazon KC sisters who are leading the charge on the league table. We also have Success, KC, and Vision Sisters settling, and we can have Bananve Superstar. That's Bananve Superstar KC defeating Destiny Gibby. Destiny Gibby is from my Gibby County. Defeated them 3 homes run counter. This time around, they have been given a little chance. They've been given little space because there's nothing happening now at the SKD Sports Complex. So the minister thought it wise that they should go there. Very important for themselves because the SKD Sports Complex is meant for football. Most especially the sports complex is meant for football. The perimeter is meant for. So if you want to carry the keyboard, it's not bad. You install those, or we're having to lay the arc for the positioning of the field. But I think creating, building, making all of LKF said, the statement made by the Senator of Mossorado County 2023 October was a political statement. Last, political statement should be utilized. So we'll go to the district league and we'll climax on that one.
Yeah, so again, let's just get the audio clip. Live, you're doing the live, right? He kept talking about this issue, Elijah, and it's something that I see because he won how to pull C from the district league. Here is the point, right? He said they pull up crowd in the stands, but he wants to know how the pool C is spent. So let's just see if we can just get the to click on.
If you're not aware, is where LFA hosts the district tournament. All the district get together, play for a trophy, or whatever have you. Or something. The LFA is collecting revenue from all these games played.
Yeah.
So we as lawmakers, especially of Mossorado County, the Mossorado County Caucus, we as lawmakers, we are tasked with the responsibility to foot the bill for the team. Last year, it's proven right from our office who's spinning to the money that LFA is generating. You are putting all this responsibility on the lawmaker to get these teams ready for quote unquote the district tournament. Invite the LFA president to come and explain to us what are you doing all this money generated? Pregnant woman, graduation, wedding, church program, mosque program, district league, community league. They're seeing people that actually
just hold it.
They're seeing people that run around saying, you cut the law because they make it too much, they make it too
I
much,
just
they make
hold
it too much.
Yeah. So I think Elijah, I will agree with him on one, and I will agree with him. I will disagree on the other. One, I'll do agree.
Would be very simple.
Yeah, the gate intake. What is the LFA doing with this? The gate intakes.
So how it comes to my mind a game that I want a tattoo sponsor for the league.
It's something that it's another question again.
It's another something to talk about.
Yeah,
got part of the program.
I do agree.
This entire program, you name a maintenance.
Yeah, one.
You name competitions, heads, nose, and you have to pay them. This is what we need to look into. The match commissioner, the referees, the media, you need to pay them. You need to buy scratch card. You need to buy water. You need transportation for referees and match officials. You need transportation for other officials that will come. In terms of media, our organizing of district league, there's no need for our district to participate into the LFA district league. Because I spend a lot of money on the district league.
To come in and tell him, oh, Mr. Lawmaker, spending 70 USD, 80 USD is a pocket change for first division club that spent on that team during game day in the first division league. So it's district league. The LFA need to tell us how is proceeds from the district league being spent.
So
Now,
I think that the RFA themselves, the president, Mr. Mustafa Majid,
I cannot tell you that.
so we need to reach out to them. We'll
Yeah.
reach out to
So I don't know how
the media
Has the
person.
district won the district league?
Yeah. My district?
Yeah. Oh, I can play football. Sorry.
No,
I forget.
leave that.
No, sorry,
And
sorry. I'm sorry. I made mistake by
Yaya
asking you.
Benete from my district.
Elijah.
He lives in Matari.
Elijah, I apologize.
I'm talking about the MVP for the entire country. How do the MVP come from
Elijah,
Matari?
answer my question.
We have
People
won the
watching us.
district league.
Just answer me. Have you won the district league?
This is it. We
This
have
is
the
not it.
best player
Elijah.
in the entire country
Elijah.
from a relation to the
Elijah.
RFA.
1995, Liberia had the best player, George Weah. Did the country qualify for the 96 World Cup? Capital N? O. Elijah, just answer the question. If you answer the question,
Not to my knowledge.
Not
So,
you are living the district for more than 50 years.
Yeah.
You can't remember when last
No.
you saw your district begin to
I just get involved with the district team.
so they tell you that you just from Sano. You see what give me
No, I'm from Bokonjide.
that.
So, looking at this, the RFA needs from different point of view, whether the government of Liberia or most of our caucus
Yeah.
can also give certain amount of money for registration.
That
View. If money can be given from the caucus, or every district can register a certain amount of money.
So
Where is the money going? Is the money being used for trophies and awards?
county mean each county receive preparation fees.
Yeah.
That's part we the sons and daughters can give our support to the county
Based on
municipal subvention. So I don't know if the district teams are receiving subvention. One, if they are just said
okay.
the lawmaker DJ Blue, if they are receiving subvention, no need for DJ Blue to come ask what the proceed being, how the proceed being.
The community do it themselves. They take charge of their team.
Yeah, that's how I observe that.
It's just like the county meet where you will have and say they are scoring on again. If you from Bokon, if you from Tabata, you there in
that defender,
you defender,
make
mistake, they score on.
They score on Grand Crew or into the competition. So
Yeah.
when they score, they say, look at the other one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
said to you, you recalling.
You recalling.
You get the camera, hold the camera, my brother.
You are a
stop.
journalist. Just that they get hold of it, the community themselves, they take charge. From that point of view, the representative, the community chairman suffer. How? In terms of preparation, they will go to the representative of the district.
Yeah.
In terms of feedings, they will go to the representative of the district.
Okay.
In terms of buying booze and jerseys, or they will have to buy some things for the team, go to the representative. Payment of saying that is speaking from that point of view,
But
where you have to pay players, and you have to buy
Pay
this,
staff.
buy that, and even have to pay spectators.
Do you agree?
You have to pay that way. You have to put them in. Do they spend on district by lawmakers when they come to the district league?
One easy way to see if his statement is correct or wrong is to see how far the District 17 went.
First final for the gun time in the quarter.
From the group stage is quarterfinal, right?
Yeah,
So in the group stage, you play at most sometimes 4 games,
yeah.
right?
3 games.
Do research quickly to see how many games the District 17 play in the group stage. They stop in the quarterfinals, that 1 game. So if they play 3 games, 5,000 men as on your team, you need to pay all of them.
Remember, you will always transport things.
Elijah, no, hey, point of correction.
You also do that.
Elijah,
so it's not just the good idea to
we
be,
need
to be
accountability.
done. Yeah, accountability.
So that's
is
a good
important.
idea.
Yeah.
Transparency is needed in Liberia. That's why it's good that everything she does is that you get a record of it. Right? Good. But now, spending 1.5 win bonus is $100 each. I challenge any district, you win a game. Each player
$100.
is $100. I challenge that.
No, he haven't been seen.
The highest will be 25-20.
And the big players will receive low, they give you 25.
So you see?
I think he's giving excess of what we're talking about.
So you tell me that District 17 rented bus to transport themselves? I want to invite, let's see if we can invite the District 17 lawmaker here on Friday.
Yeah.
We can invite
We talk
Elijah, you that yet?
Probably you have the report. And what we should be requesting for now, Edwin, is the report. Do you have the report of the 1.5? Majorities of that same, most especially Liberian politicians, are not there too. Yeah. Many of times they will say things, if you go check your head and the other way. Tell these people the real truth, the hard truth.
Yeah.
That this is what you need to do. If you cannot do this, don't come to us. But Liberians, because very well, the LFA need to account all of the proceeds received, whether gate intake, whether from they need to tell the lawmakers so this money is used for maintenance.
For maintenance.
This one is used for competition.
Yeah.
This one is used for operation. So if all the years we've been following district, I have not seen your title sponsor. I'm not seeing your sponsor either for the district league.
So they draw for the Montserrat County 2025 district league on the stage and advance to the semifinals. 2 teams will advance to the finals and 1 will be crowned champions. Who will be the champions? Is the big question so far. We'll leave that with you.
You talk about district number 10?
What is 10?
So district number 10 becoming champion.
That we're gonna champion now.
District number 6, the only time we know you to become champion is just way back then.
Group A, District 2, District 3, District 8, 11, and 17 will battle for the 2 slots that will advance to the knockout stage of the competition. Here we say this time around, District 17 will be playing 4 matches because the and District number 15 are in Group B of that zone. So Elijah, Group C,
we have district number 1, district 6, 7, and district number 10, number 13, as well as district number 16 in Group D. But this is the 12th zone. This district number 7, 1, 6, number 1, Benita UA. District number 6, Mr. Samuel Enos. District number 1, who's the representative?
One lady.
District number 7 will have Emmanuel Dan.
Yeah, Emmanuel
Dan, they are the defending champion. In district number 10, the top talking lawmaker, Yeke Wakoluba, will be in district number 10. Enos marching onto the field, you'll see what will happen. The bell start again where you start telling your love because Papa before. So just to weaken your team.
Have Canis Cole as the most valuable player. We have Augustine D guys Cole, the highest number of goals. Top scorer
for District 7 then.
Yeah. District 7 we have Musa Sisse, best defender, Humphrey Gumbre, goalkeeper. We have Mohammed S. Sharif as the best coach in the last edition. Who will become the new best coach of this time? But I can remember Dakrak Day and Raphael Peter got that too. I'm going to see if the District 17. Okay, so District 17 leads at halftime. Okay, so 17 defeated District 2 3-1 in order 3-3 draw. So, but again, we will still investigate to see. So District 17 got eliminated in the semifinals.
Yeah, in the semifinal.
In the semifinals,
no, so
there were 5 in that zone, but I don't think so. So it means that they play quarterfinal, semifinal. That 2 matches confirmed already. So it could be possible, could be 5 matches.
Yeah,
or that's 2, 5, 17. Where are you? Okay, 17 were placed in zone 4. They were paired with District 15, 16, 14. So that's the time they're doing it,
So
they played
themselves.
3 games in the group stage,
yeah.
2 into the knockouts. So 5 matches and spent 1.4 million like that. But again,
yeah, it's like $100. So.
Yeah, so but I'm beginning to believe that the impossible spent 1.4.
Yeah, so
that's how English.
Yeah. We are cool and sample people speaks well.
Hey,
so they just said
about the Loma people low.
Every time the school is putting out people, you have the Loma people in their numbers. But how many of them of just recent They just come into power.
Brother,
How many of them were
it's after
in
11,
the higher position?
Full story, and there are more unanswered questions that need to be answered in the next edition of the program. But we hope on Wednesday we will give a gist of it. On Friday we can get all those who are involved into it as our guest. For every one of us can clear the doubt. Date: District 17 lawmaker Bernard Blue Johnson spent $1.4 million dollars on the district team in the last edition. Go do your research. Come out with us and tell us. Same studio, same atmosphere. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.